guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tiffany. You guys can call me Tiff, and my channel is all about beauty and lifestyle. I'm a full-time mom, wife, and esthetician. So if that sparks any of your interest, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload, which is every Friday. As for today's video, we are doing this makeup look. If you haven't seen the title, this look is amazing for Mother's Day. Honestly, any day, but this video is a Mother's Day makeup tutorial. I'm giving a look that you can wear during the day and at night. We have a natural look, but also somewhat edgy with the smoky liner. Like I said, it's perfect for day and night. And honestly, you don't have to be a mom to wear this look, but this is just an idea for the moms who just need a new makeup look for that day. I really do love this look. Like, if you see the shine, the highlight, the glow. I am also incorporating the new lip air that came out by MAC. If you guys didn't know, I do work for MAC Cosmetics. I did buy the lip products that we got sent, and I'm wearing one of them today. So if you guys want to see how to get this look right here, then go ahead and keep watching my video. Alright, so first we're starting with MAC Cosmetics Eye Serumizer porque estas ojeras no se van solas, okay? Then I'm gonna go in with MAC Serumizer, just applying that all over mi carita. And after this, we're gonna apply the MAC Skin Canvas Balm. Same thing, applying it all over. This is our skincare base for today porque no vamos a usar un primer. Ahora voy a rellenar las cejas. I'm using my City Color Brow Kit, pero honestly cualquier sombra cafecita que combine con tu pelo works just fine. Primero las cepillamos bien para que estén en su lugar, and then we will fill them con paciencia, no te apures. After that, I'm cleaning up underneath with a little bit of foundation para que se vea bien limpiecitas. Ya tú sabes, we like clean brows over here, and it really does just make a difference. I make sure everything is nice and blended so it looks natural but snatched, and now I'm just going to complete the other brow off camera. Now we're moving on to eyes. I'm starting with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I apply it por todo el párpado. I don't skip this step, but listen, atención, you gotta blend those edges, okay? Because the second it sets and it's not blended, boom, vas a ver la línea marcada y creasing por todas las partes. Y nadie quiere eso. So make sure you blend that out, and we're gonna do that on both eyes. Now we're gonna go in with the MAC Cosmetics Eye Kohl in the color Costa Riche. En serio que me encanta este delineador. This is going to be our base color today. I apply it all over my lid, and because it's super blendable, we're going to grab a fluffy blending brush and difuminamos todo hasta que se vea suavecito y ahúmedo. I seriously love this eyeliner, not just the shade, but todos los colores that they have. It's just so easy to work with, and it makes any eye look come together real quick. Alright, now we're moving on to eyeliner. I'm using the MAC Color Excess Gel Pencil in the shade Glider Dye. I'm applying this right into my waterline along my lash line. This liner is seriously waterproof, sweatproof, o sea, no se mueve para nada. It's gonna last you all day. I'm doing a small wing, nothing too dramatic, just a little lift. Then I'm switching over to the MAC Eye Kohl in the shade Smolder. This is the same eye pencil as the one that I used for my eyelid, just a different color. I apply it to the outer corner, lower waterline, and lash line to add some depth. Then I'm going to grab a brush and start blending it out and up. That's how we get that soft, smoky effect. Porque ese lápiz se difumina tan rico, it's perfect for this kind of look. But I go back in with glider dye to deepen it a little bit more and make it last. Just a heads up, with the Color Excess liners, you gotta work fast with it. Porque cuando se seca, girl, se queda allí. Like, I'm not even kidding when I tell you it will stay there. It really will stay there. So you gotta work fast with this one. We're going to repeat the same process on the inner corners. Glider dye first, then a bit of smolder, then blend it all out nicely so everything ties in together. Again, make sure when you blend it, you blend up. And to finish it off, I'm using the shade Scandalous from the Morphe Shade Tower palette, just with my finger right on the center of the lid for a little glow and dimension. So now I'm going in with the Ulta Beauty Cream Eyeshadow and Liner in the shade Naked Truth. I'm applying that right to my lower waterline. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to do it off camera, and then we'll move on with the face. Now I'm going in with the MAC Studio Fix Foundation in the shade NC30. I'm applying it evenly all over my face. Make sure to blend it out really well, especially around the edges. Y no se olviden de bajarlo hacia el cuello, porque no hay nada peor than a flawless face with a harsh line at the jaw. We want it to look like skin, natural, seamless, todo bien difuminado. Next, I'm taking the Sephora Make No Mistake foundation stick in the shade Walnut. I love this as a contour because it blends out super smooth and it gives me that warm bronzy look sin que se vea patchy. I'm applying it on my cheeks, around my temples, and down the sides of my nose. Then with whatever is left on my brush, I lightly blend it along my jaw. Just to give the face more shape and definition, that extra step really does make a difference. Now for concealer, I'm using the Studio Radiance Concealer by MAC in the color NC20. I like to apply it on the center of my forehead, under the eyes, and on the chin, just hitting those high points to brighten up my face. And then we blend. When I blend under the eye, I also use that moment to clean up any of the smoky liner we did earlier, to sharpen it and give it more lifted, polished look. Esa técnica de limpiar con corrector es clave cuando haces un smoky eye. It really makes everything pop. And last tip here, after cleaning up the black liner, make sure to wipe off your brush. You can do that on a paper towel or on the back of your hand just to get rid of any leftover product. That way your concealer stays clean and your blend stays flawless. Alright, so now I'm just going to go over my concealer one more time, just making sure everything is nice and smooth before setting it. Me gusta asegurarme que no haya líneas ni pliegues porque once you set it, se queda como está. I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder in the shade Translucent Honey. This one has just the right warmth, no flashback, no ashiness. Also, I am not baking, I'm just lightly setting it. Now for blush, I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Strobe Liquid Blushes, and these are seriously everything. They give you pigment and glow in one step, so it's perfect for that radiant glass skin finish we're going for. First, I'm going in with the shade Unsweetened. It's this deep burgundy-ish tone that looks so gorgeous on the skin, super flattering, especially if you like a more warm sculpted look. Lo aplico poquito a poquito because a little goes a long way. I blend it out with a brush, but you can use your hand or a sponge. Then on top of that, I'm adding Starlight. This one's more of a soft pearly highlight shade. It has that light reflecting glow without looking glittery y se funde con la piel super bonito. I place it on the high points of the cheeks, almost like where I'd normally highlight, and it just lifts the face. The combo of both is chef's kiss. It really does give you a juicy, radiant look. Now on to highlight. I'm using the MAC Cosmetic Whisper of Guilt highlighter and I'm applying that right on the tops of my cheek for that glowy lifted look. También pongo un poco en la nariz, just at the tip and the bridge to give that cute glow without overdoing it. Then finally, now that everything's set nicely, we're gonna go in with some baking. Ahora sí, full blown bake. I'm applying the same Laura Mercier powder under the eyes to really lock everything in and brighten the area. Ya el polvo que pusimos antes hizo su trabajo, so now this baking step just seals the deal. While that's setting, I'm taking a big fluffy brush and setting the rest of my face. Esto ayuda a que todo dure más y se vea más parejo. Once that's done, I'm curling my lashes and popping on falsies, pero eso lo hago off camera. And then I go in with mascara. I'm using the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara just to blend my real lashes with the falsies. And this one works so well because the wand is so nice and small, so you really can get in there. Before I do the bottom lashes, I remove the bake. Ya no lo queremos dejar más tiempo. And then I go in with mascara on the lower lashes to tie everything together. Y ya, the eyes are basically done. Now it's time for my favorite part, the lips. I'm trying out the new MAC Cosmetics Lip Glass Air and the shade I'm using is called Behaved. It's a super pretty light and so glossy yet not sticky, like the perfect finishing touch. I'm pairing it with one of my go-to liners, Soar by MAC. So first I start by lining my lips. I like to slightly overline just un poquito to make sure everything looks nice, even, and symmetrical. Ya tú sabes, balance is key. I also like doing a soft ombre effect, so I bring the liner inwards a bit, especially in the corners. That way the outside is more defined y el centro queda más claro for that fuller lip illusion. Then I go in with the gloss, just applying it like normal, letting it melt into the liner. The formula is super light, no es nada pegajoso, and it gives that glossy finish without feeling heavy. And to lock it all in, I finished with a couple spritz of MAC Fix Plus just to set the look and help it last todo el día. It melts everything into the skin and gives you that nice glowy finish without looking cakey. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I am feeling very, very glowy. Like, look at the highlight. It really is a strobe dewy blush with this, but also the skin prep. I did not use a primer today. I really just wanted to focus on keeping my skin prep on point, and I'm just gonna test this today all day to see how it lasts. This look is really simple yet a little bit of smoky with the liner. This look is really just great for Mother's Day, day and night. I really am into my glowy era. That glass look, the glass lips, oh my goodness. When we got these at work, like a couple weeks ago, I was so excited. I tried all of them. At first, this one that I wore was not my favorite, but that's because I didn't wear it with a lip liner. Like, usually at first I just tried it on. There's other colors that I can wear by itself and it's super nice for a natural day. This one would soar. Like, this lip combo is amazing. If you guys don't follow my social medias already, go ahead and follow and stay tuned because I will be swatching the lip airs and the blow that I've got. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow my social medias at Tiffanycherre and Cherre Boutique, and I will be back with more videos.